he podcasts each game. Yeah. Ready? And we're back here at the 57th Ladies Invitational Bowling Tournament at Suburban Lanes. And alongside Deb Mason and Mitch Long, we're bringing you this exclusive event. And Carolyn Hendrickson now has to kind of fight an uphill battle these last two games in order to avoid that.
13 pins
in order to avoid that. The good part of it is losing this doesn't lose the match. She will have a fifth game roll off if that's the case.
They're only halfway through, so a lot can happen.
Oh yes, right. I want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Rick McWaters at Cycle Tech, your one-stop shop for service, parts, and accessories. Mark Osborne at E-Crane International in the Galleon Industrial Park. Dave and Judy Hedrick at V-Drive Basement Waterproofing. Phone 800-686-4585. Tim Plumley at Mohegan Sports Medicine Rehabilitation. And People's Savings and Loan. Heather McLaughlin just keeps going. She finished with 5 strikes in game 2 and now starts off game 3 with a strike. So she's just on fire.
Yep. Bowling very well. So bowling the ball good ball reaction. Got everything going her way right now.
Did not get a break there. Left the 10 pin. Again, solid. Seemed solid in the pocket.
Yeah, it was a little deep, coming up a little bit weak into the pocket, so she left a weak 10. But good shot, could have carried, and she's just going to try to convert her spare.
She's going up from the left side to convert the 10 pin on the right, and she does it.
Good shot.
So avoids the open.
Yeah, Heather's had just one open through a little over one game, and that's good bowling.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
with a lot of strikes.
Mm-hmm. Carolyn Hendrickson releases her ball on lane 10. Oh, she hit solidly on the head pin. Yeah.
Got the ball out into the dry area. They're awful dry outside of the pin board, and you get a lot of hook, and that one definitely hooked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting a little disgusted with her.
Yeah. And she picks up the 9 pin out of that 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. That's a pretty unusual leave, I would think.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad break. That's about the worst break you can get, hitting on the nose. You call that the Greek church, yeah. Going back to her original ball, I believe. I don't think it's a ball change, but I think it's just back to her original ball. But she's just right now trying to find something to work and
Started searching. Yeah.
Searching a little bit, tried to get back into the swing of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably a little confidence shaken now.
Yeah, it looks like she's a little bit flushed a little bit, and understandably so. So she's just,
absolutely, yes.
It's just
again.
It's easy to bowl easy. It's when you're bowling hard that it's hard to make the corrections that you need to make. So she's just going to try to regroup here and make some good shots for the remainder of the game 3 and 4, and then.
And Heather starts off.
Yeah.
Another strike.
Yeah, Heather's not missing the pocket. She's throwing the ball well, and she's really not giving Carolyn a lot of opportunities to pick up pins right now. So
She had to do another re-rack.
yeah, it looks like some.
There's looked like 2 pins missing.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, another one fell over.
Yeah, the 9 pin went down.
She's got to re-rack again.
Sometimes the grippers don't quite grip them right and set them down and you get
Right.
them to fall. So you have to shoot with the full rack. So.
Right. Okay, so she'll get going here. In the meantime, we will remind you that we're brought to you in part by Jim and Jeremy Lederer at Jim Lederer's Body Shop, J&F Construction, Roger Brown at Winks Lock and Safe, and A&E Fire and Safety Services, and Kim Stamper at Lulu's Kitchen on Marion Road. I don't want to give away my age, but Jim Lederer was a classmate of mine. So if you know how old Jim is, you know how old I am. There's a strike, another strike for Heather. I wonder if she's going to get tired of doing this, or you don't ever get tired of it?
No.
One and done.
No,
You
you're
one and
right.
done. That's right. Saves the arm a little bit, doesn't it?
You take your good series when you can because you know they're all not going to be like that. So she's, I know she's happy with the way her performance is, and she's highly capable of throwing those big games, which she's been doing. So.
Okay, that's a baby.
Left the 310, which is
Baby split.
can be converted.
Yeah, just needs to hit the right side of the 3-pin or extreme left side of the 3-pin. But
Get in between them, yeah. Don't pick it. Yeah, she did it. All right. She needed that for her own mental health. I
made it the
believe.
hard way,
Yeah.
but she's happy with that.
Yes.
So
Now, Carolyn Hendrickson up on lane 9. And Brooklyn strike again.
I got a break.
Yeah, she got a little break there. The 5-pin didn't want to go, but it got bumped over. And
Yeah, she's happy to get the strikes.
yes, yes, that will get her in a little bit of a groove here. But she's up against a red-hot Heather Mclaughlin right now. That's the unfortunate thing for her. Ooh, there were pins all around that 7, but none of them hit it hard enough.
Real good shot, could have carried, and
Yes.
leave yourself with a relatively easy spare
For a right-hander,
for frame.
yep.
So
And it's converted. So she follows up her 2 strikes with another spare. As you mentioned, Deb, not leaving an open frame is very, very key. Very key. It's not necessarily all about strikes. They certainly help, but not leaving those opens.
And it takes your pin count down quite a bit.
Yes. Oh, she did get the 4-pin didn't want to go over, but the 7 kind of came around and hooked behind it.
a little high, but very good break, and she'll definitely take that
She'll
shot.
take it.
Yeah.
She'll take it. We'll remind you that we're brought to you in part by Isaac King and Dylan Watt at McKeever & Associates, Engineering and Surveying, Gary and Judy McKee at Quality Printing, 214 West Liberty Street, Todd Nye at Todd Nye Builders since 1946, Martin Bernhardt at Mike's Roofing, phone 562-5752, and the Kimmerline family at Bucyrus Road Materials since 1939. Carolyn trying to build on that strike she had last time. And another strike, another Brooklyn. So you're liking this Brooklyn side now for her. Whatever works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll
It's
take
good up on the score sheet.
As they always say, it's not how, it's how many.
Yeah.
So doesn't matter how you get there.
Yeah.
That looked like a pretty solid pocket, but she didn't get the 4-7 to 7 was wobbling a little bit, but just couldn't get it out of there.
Yeah, she looked like she moved left a little bit, got into the oil, and it looked like it was going to be a solid strike and just a little bit high, but really an overall very good shot. So,
And a nice pickup there.
very good shot.
So Carolyn's going strike, spare, strike. That's good news for her, but she can't do anything about the freight train that she's bowling against. She's moving right along.
Kind of like running into a brick wall.
The 7's wobbling, but it's not going to go over. So Heather a little disgusted with that situation, but I think overall, if she converts here, she's still in pretty good shape.
Yeah, definitely a good shot. Could have been a strike. She's probably a little disappointed in that, but she's got a relatively easy spare here to stay clean, so.
And she does pick it up, yes. Easy for us to say sitting here that anything's easy, right? Although you did qualify, you said relatively easy.
Relatively easy when you're shooting spares on the left side. Doesn't mean you can't miss them, but definitely a lot
better than the right, yeah.
Yep, than the right side, at least as far as the 10 pin is. So, Heather's just bowling really well. She's given absolutely no pins away today. She's had one split, no missed spare conversions, so she's just bowling about as well as she can bowl. So.
Another solid strike
Yep.
for Heather, and it's looking like it's pretty obvious we're going to have fifth game roll off. It's hard to recover this number of pins in one game without Heather would, I would think, almost have to have a complete collapse to.
Yeah, right now Carolyn's just going to try to get her game under control,
Sure.
throw a little bit, and
settle down a little.
And she knows too well when you're going to move one set of lanes to the right. It's a complete different match.
Absolutely.
And a whole different situation. So she's just going to try to get throwing the ball well here and prepare herself for the one game roll. So that looks good off her hand.
Another strike. So
A really good shot.
she's throwing the ball a lot better
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
At least she's calmed down.
Yeah.
Of course, those strikes helped out.
Yes.
Her confidence,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
She just needs to settle down and roll her game.
Yep.
Not
Again,
worry about anything
you
else.
can't control what the other person does.
No, you
That's
can't.
right. Oh, almost had another Brooklyn. Yeah, left the 6 pin.
Yeah.
A little easier than the 10 pin to pick
Yes.
up. A little bit more leverage.
Still wiggling.
It's still a wiggly, yeah. It wanted to go over. And she picks it up.
Good shot. She's getting a little bit of momentum now. It's
is.
double 5 clean frames in a row. So
Yes.
she's just going to enjoy herself here and finish out the match and try to get her mind set for the one game roll.
Get relaxed, yes.
Heather doesn't have a lot of pressure on her right now. She's just going to try to continue throwing the ball well and finish out strong and get herself ready too for a one-game match.
Another strike.
Solid.
Yep. She's thrown a lot of strikes today.
Yeah.
Well, 248, 247,
That's going to
227. You're throwing a lot of strikes.
Yeah, if she's spares here, she's going to be in the 700s, which is very, very, very
Pretty
good score.
amazing.
She'd be happy with that any day of the week.
Absolutely.
And,
Another strike.
that's going to put her in the 17s, and if she strikes on this ball, it'll put her in the 720s, and that's some bowling.
Yeah. Yes. Have there been perfect games in the finals ever? That you know of?
Not that I remember.
That you remember? Yeah. Another strike.
Not very many ladies that have thrown.
Perfect game. Yeah.
Arpstoffer, Patty, Horsley, and Heather.
Heather. Yeah. So.
I wish Patty just had one a couple weeks ago down in Marion. So.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I've
Yeah.
seen 3 of her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, actually, I saw her first one at state.
Another strike. Boy, she is just on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. 5 in a row.
Yeah. Definitely got a good shot, and she's throwing the ball well, and like I said,
239. Wow.
yeah.
248, 240, 227, 239. Not a bad 3-game series.
No.
That 10 pin's wobbling, but it didn't want to go over.
Yeah.
Weeble wobble.
Yes,
got
they don't fall down. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, by staying corrected, she's going to be in the 17s, not 720s, but still
It's still pretty good.
Really good bowling.
Yes, yes.
714, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And then she does convert the spare. We want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Rob Lust at Edgefield Animal Clinic in Marion, Adam Weisner and Associates at Advanced Fiber Technology, Bob Goyer and everyone at Kingston Place in Marion, Dwayne Watts and Doug Fote at Watts House of Insurance. So Carolyn Hendrickson up for her third ball here in frame 10 of game 3. She releases it, and a strike to finish off.
Really nice ball, nice finish, and
I've been a little confidence building for
Yeah.
her. She bowled much better this game.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, the last 6 frames she had a double, no opens, and that will definitely keep her in contention for the one-game roll-off. So she's just trying to throw some good shots here, and she'll get prepared for the next roll-off.
okay, so we'll be back for game 4 in just a few minutes.